Hello friends, I am hijacking SJ's stream tonight because I've made a poor life decision.
Again.
We have a wedding to go to this weekend.
That's good as good go. I'll go try to find your wire.
Thank you. And the friends getting married are also into FF14. So I'm crafting a demon box minion, which means crafting the little Moogle that goes on top of it. I haven't worked with clay in a long time, so let's just see how this goes.
Also, it's not white clay.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was not ordering white clay, so this is fun. This is gonna go just great, everybody. It's fine.
It's just an extremely suntanned Moogle. It's already been on the honeymoon. It's fine.
Oh no, don't take Moogles with you on your honeymoon. They eat the whole buffet. Yuck, no. So I have in front of me some pictures of brides Moogles, which are exactly what's on top of the demon box. And we're gonna see if I can craft a reasonably sized Moogle. I reiterate, I have not worked with clay in a long time, so we're gonna see how this goes. The bird singeth. It's very nice and squishy, though. So, per Julie's crafting shenanigans chat earlier, now it is I who crafts Moogle. Koopa Lopa is a false god and you should be ashamed. Little ears. Okay, so we want to try and get the little Moogle face shape, which is not perfectly round. We are not making the Jigglypuff. I know, it's weird, we're not making the Jigglypuff, but... Yelp, why are you like this? That said, Yelp, if you have crafting tips for me on this, please, by all means. Come on, little Mook, get in here. Too much here. This is why I have knife. I have several tools which may not be the generally accepted tools of crafting, but by God, we're gonna make it work. Eat, 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 eat. Sasha is currently trying to convince Jade that she has not been fed in her life ever. Yes, hi Merlin, it is me, not SJ. I have hijacked her stream because I'm crafting a little Moogle to put on top of a demon box minion because we have friends who play FF14 getting married this weekend, and I decided to do this like a crazy person. We're getting a general Moogle-y shape to the head at this point. We do so feed Sasha. Do not let her tell you horrible lies. She is fed daily and has an almost unlimited supply of kibble. She would say or do it. She would literally throw us under a bus to get food. Me before any of the others, but yes. Oh, I think this is actually sculpting on really well. Not bad for someone who hasn't touched clay since like 8th grade. Smoosh that down a little. I'm basically gonna go until I have this Moogle in shape. It's air dry clay, so I have a limited time.
Longer than you think.
Longer than I think? I mean, I should hope so. Otherwise, like, small children would be very sad. That's good. I enjoy having a few hours to work with. Try and get a little indent in here. No, we want to get a little... Oh gosh, Moogle face shape, what is this even?
Uh-oh. This is not the wire I was looking for, but this will do nicely.
What'd you find? Oh, that will do nicely. I have to try and sculpt this Moogle in profile.
Don't you know what a Moogle looks like from every angle?
There are so many different Moogles, honey. Every Moogle is different and special.
Yeah, including this one.
It's true. It's fine. Everything is fine. Actually, this is coming out pretty well.
Did you do the burp timer?
I did not.
Burp timer
Has burped.
I heard it burp.
It did indeed burp. Moogle. Horrible, misshapen Moogle. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Why do people who actually work with sell sculptures do this?
Practice.
Those monsters. How dare they put in effort and get good at things. I think his ears are too thick.
Slice them off.
That seems a little extremist for dealing with Moogle ears. There we go. I could make a Moogle familiar.
I mean, Matoya practically handed us the recipe.
Is that a microaggression against Moogles, though? Or would they just be freaking... Is this how Moogles actually exist? Are they just... Well, let's be real. Most troublesome creatures are someone's this creation that's run amok. We just haven't had the opportunity to inflict Moogles on ourselves yet.
The one thing I will say about air dry clay honey is that the more you handle it, the more the surface will start to dry out.
Yeah,
crack.
I noticed.
I'm gonna get you because the way you
A
can
little
fix
bit of
it.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Bless. This face has elongated too much.
Too much snoot?
It's not even the snoot. You want that round, this round, and then in, and then may have to add clay to this. Increase the Moogle cheeks. Clearly, you need to re-educate your iPad, Merlin. Everything should know the word Moogles. And a mixture of love, awe, and fear. Got a slice a little off the back here. Pinch, pinch. So yes, this is just Chill Kaylee is attempting to make a thing that she's been trying to get her button gear to make for like 4 days now. Have I mentioned the wedding is this Saturday? you, honey. That's little. Yeah, this is the same couple I'm doing the cross stitch for, BT Dubs. So I've just, like, gone too far, maybe. Great, there's something I need to do. Maria brought me, Esther brought me some wire that I now cannot find. There it is. Oh, it would help if I had wire cutters, oh no. Oh, yes, I do have wire cutters. Almost forgot the most important part. The palm holder. And I hooked that because I'm hoping the idea is the clay will dry around it enough that it won't just slide out because it's got that hooking inside of it.
Oh, we are on the palm.
Well, I'm adding the wire now so that it's in there. I'm gonna have to scrub your table down after.
I mean, that's why I moved to the silicone mat. Because I don't know what the clay would do to silicone.
Probably not the world's best things. Gently, gently squish the face. Gently squish the face. Squish the face into shape. Boop, 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 boop. You will be a Moogle. God's willing, you will be a Moogle. And not just a weird cat.
I mean, I think the palm is the difference there.
It's true. Also the little bat wings.
Pardon the crinkles. I am eating cookies as I spectate.
Cookie king.
They're lemon shortbread.
That's true. That is one of the best types of cookie. Gently caress the bump, the dip in. And my wife watches, very concerned.
Meh.
This is not even the weirdest thing you've seen me do.
Not even close.
Nope. What is the weirdest thing you've seen me do?
I have to think about that one for a while.
Is it Burrito Queen?
I want to say no.
What, Merlin, you want one of these Moogles I'm making?
Oh no, probably the cookie.
Oh, cookie, yes.
Yep.
I apologize, they would be stale by the time they got to you.
Yuck wishes to know more about Burrito Queen.
Oh! Oh! So we were in our very early 20s at the time. Back when Cara had lots of 20s in her 20s energy and an ability to consume alcohol. So we're at a friend's birthday thing, and we're all crashing there for the night. It was just a bunch of us girls, and we decided to do it like a fancy dress-up cocktail night, but in her apartment, which is not relevant to this, but that was what the party was. So we're all very drunk by the time we finally started heading for bed, and
At 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning, and I just flopped down onto one of the beds to be like, no, mine. Except then one of our friends, who was much taller and stronger than me, proceeded to this friend proceeded to roll me into one of the blankets very tightly, full burrito, and then multiple people present started tickling my feet and anywhere else they could get, and I'm extremely ticklish, so I was dying. To the point that I wiggled so much that I managed to get my feet on the floor, but I was still trapped in this blanket cylinder, so I just started hopping down the hallway to another bedroom yelling, I am the burrito queen!
M's poor neighbors.
M's poor neighbors. I would like to point out the person whose birthday it was went on to be the maid of honor at our for me at our wedding, so I did become Burrito Kitty. Also, Yalk, oh my god, I would kill for a Moogle pixel blanket. But much Moogle pixel art already exists from FF6. So you could also surprise. I will never know what Moogle it is. Let's see. Okay, I think we're starting to get the chubbiness of the little cheekies right. Which is honestly the hardest part, is getting the little cheekies out. They have to have room for me to paint whiskers on. That's fair, Yalk. Maybe we will make a pixel art pattern of a Moogle for you to make a blanket, because that would be a delight. I would definitely not say no to a Yalk-made blanket full of Miller hair. Somehow, someway, there will be a Sasha hair sticking out of this at the very end that I can do nothing about. Look, we're starting to get a Moogle here, guys. We've even got the little tiny nose nub. I'm sorry to say, Merlin would not survive that fight.
I mean, Merlin also already is getting a Spriggan blanket, I believe.
Yes. If it's Moogles or Jigglypuffs, I will turn feral and win all fights. It's quite distressing. Man, why did they not ever give us water to work with playing as kids? Merlin is a benevolent soul. Merlin enjoys living. It's normal to vaguely threaten your audience on a stream, right? Totally normal. I think we got the front of the face pretty sad. I'm gonna just kind of smooth out the back. What do y'all think? Does that look moogly?
I mean, there is a delay. Looks moogly to me.
Looks moogly to you? I can even do a little. Huh?
Yalk, no!
What did Yalk do?
You don't even have the excuse for charity this time, Yalk.
Yalk, no. Rest thine hands. God damn it.
Don't fuss over the face too much. You still have a whole entire Moogle to make. Sometimes good enough is good enough.
But Moogle?
Ma'am, you are going to have to make a spherical palm.
Mostly spherical. The nice thing is you can see in the Bride's Moogle and Demon Box art that the palm literally does rest on top of the head. So I'm not super worried about that. Like, about support or anything. It literally does rest on the head. So that's going to be okay. This is a very fat little Moogle.
Aren't they all?
I mean, you know. This Moogle in particular is quite fat.
Too precious.
Precious little chubby cheeks. Get the back smoothed out a bit. That moved on. What do you think? Would it be smart for me to shove a toothpick in so that there's a sort of support between the body and the head?
Yeah, probably. That's not a bad idea.
Moogles don't have necks, so none that we can discern anyway. So yeah, I haven't worked with clay in a long time, but I'm a very tactile person, so this is going better than I thought it would. A little fat on your cheek. I'm concerned by Poopo Goppy Boom. Let's not do that, Yalk. Bad enough that an Amazu and a Moogle have been in the same room at some point. No, wait, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
Moogle, they didn't get an Amazu for...
No, but I mean, if you take the cookbook as canon.
Oh, that's true. That beautiful...
They're friends.
Are they? Continuously surprised by how wholesome the extra media for Namazu is. Like, that storybook was so heckin' cute. But I'm confused because it was about Namazu and it was wholesome and adorable. My Moogly, I think it's as good as it gets. Alright, getting this weird cat underway. Oh no. So serious. Shove in the toothpick. It's fine. I'm sure this will be perfectly fine. I'm gonna do the little fat body now because that seems smarter than putting a palm in the front and turning it super top heavy. No Yelk. Bad Yelk. No Moogle Gobby Namazu cultural exchange. Yes, thick butt Moogle. With its absolutely tiny little nubbin paws. If you don't know what the Bride's Moogle or the Demon Box look like, please look them up because those nubbins, man. They are just the littlest nubbins. This is one of those things where I'm just like, how do I even... That's about the right size. I'm definitely not smart because I haven't really thought about how I'm going to do the wingies. The anatomy is mysterious. Anatomy. I mean, Yelk, you give me so many things to yes or no about. Just honestly, sir, please. So, to form our Moogle body, we're basically going to make a potato. Because from what I can tell, that's about what the anatomy of Moogle is in this case. Potato. I mean, to be fair, Merlin, I'm not a very middle ground person in a lot of things. I'm a lot of either yes or no. And sometimes when I'm going yes, SJ goes, Cara, no. Potato. The true Malgathal. Little nubby leggies sticking out real weird. Little nubby leggies sticking real weird. Now just make sure one of these FF14 Moogles sticking their nubbin leg out, but it's in fishnets. Thank you, I do try for cursed when I'm around. A lot of cursed things come out of my mouth. It's the ADHD. Okay, the weirdest thing is these leggies look super weird, but they're pretty accurate to what's going on the bride's Moogle. Merlin, please draw this cursed Moogle. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Make the Moogle feel pretty. Look at these fantastic little potato legs. I am making a turkey potato.
Good.
Paturco. Paturkey. The new vegetarian turkey substitute. Paturkey. Oh. My life is clay and cursed Moogles. Well, SJ sits calmly off to the side playing on Switch. Are you playing Diablo?
No. Legitimately no.
What are you playing? Oh! Sword and Shield, okay.
Sword, specifically.
Oh no, the mug potato belly looks so bad. Uh-oh. There might be too much potato on this belly. 1 second. We are going to surgically remove some of this belly Moogle fat. Actually, the leggies look better from this side. Success! Accidental success. How I succeed at most things. We are going to continue to shave the Moogle.
Cara, no. Didn't you decide, what did you decide that naked Moogles are called?
What was it? Shaved Moogle is...
Wasn't it Smoogle?
A Smoogle, yes. A bald Moogle is a Smoogle. It's a smooth Moogle.
I hate it.
These are the things that could jump into Cara's head as falling asleep at night. This is what SJ has to live with. Everyone applaud SJ. I'm so glad you hate it, Yelk.
You're supposed to.
I also hate it, but I have a love-hate relationship with it because it came out of my brain. Fuse the Moogle parts together. Oh, I hate myself for saying that. It's fine, we're just fusing the Moog. Everything's fine. Moogle may be too long. I think it needs to be stubbier. No.
You have made a Twinkie.
I have made a Twinkie. We're gonna cut off about this much Moogle. And try this again. Right, the toothpick does not come out the front of the Moogle face. Excellent. Few Sculpts. I think a Moogle a smooch from a Moogle is a Kupo. Yes. Not a Smoogle. A Smoogle is a horrible creature shunned from Moogle society. They have mange. Get in there. Please. As much as I'm bitching about the Moogle, I will admit that I'm really enjoying building the Moogle. It's been a long time since I did this kind of crafting. And got my hands dirty and did stuff like that. Got my hands dirty with things, something that isn't cooking. I am destroying this table though.
Please wash my table.
In future, maybe put down one of the cutting boards from downstairs. Shoot, right, I have to. This has to fasten to a thing. That might be too large. Oh, I know what I'll do. So the trick is, I have to be able to attach this with ribbon to the box. I can't just have it sitting. But the box should not be getting moved around a whole bunch once it is gifted to the bride and groom. So we're basically just going to make a little wire ring to run the ribbon through. There we go. That'll work nicely. This feels a little bit like something I'm going to put in the oven and eat.
I mean, if it wasn't air dry clay, you'd have to.
Not eat it, but oven, yes. Try and create some definition between you. I know Moogles don't have naps, but they should have, like, some definition of some kind? Question mark? God, this looks like a fat little sausage, but I kinda love that.
Also, Yelp has redeemed a stretch.
Oh! Okay. Everybody stretch. You won't see me.
Watch the camera.
You won't see me stretch, but I am stretching. Oh, I think something popped. Oh, shoulders. Oh, crickle. Oh my god. Merlin, make the bread Moogle. Do it. Do it. Also, thank you for feeding the dragon, Merlin. I think I know what's bothering me with this. slightly too long, not quite fat enough. These fat Moogles. These fat little Moogles. Fortunately, the bride is someone who will just appreciate the effort that went into this.
Yep. Oh, Rowan's gonna love it.
There we go. Now it's a fatter little sausage. Oh man, speaking of sausage, I'm really looking forward to. So I sent poor SJ out to the market to get some meats for Thanksgiving. Since her parents are visiting, I wanted to do something a little special. And one of the things we picked up, although this thing is for us, and I think I'll do it Tuesday after your parents leave.
Fair.
We got some rabbit and apple sausages because there's a local farm that does game meats, so they do elk and deer and rabbit, and they get in a little caribou somehow. I think they import that from further north. So we're very excited about the rabbit apple sausage. But the highlight is also that we got 2 kilos of stewing venison cubes to make a goulash for Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. The Canadian Thanksgiving being why SJ's parents are visiting us. We're gonna have homemade spätzle with it because my mom makes really good spätzle.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
She has a spätzle press and she makes it amazingly from scratch. Hers is better than there is. Out in kind of there's an area of the province that is very heavily Polish and German. And there's a restaurant out that way that does, like, it's a, it's a schnitzel house. And spätzle is on their menu, but they usually serve with potatoes. And my mom's spätzle is way better than the spätzle at that restaurant. And it's a good restaurant. Like, the schnitzel is top notch. So I'm very excited to have my mom's like world-class spätzle, which she's making for the rest of us. But we don't get it very often because my mom is keto now. Don't get me started on that. Oh, Yalk, you are also a fan of German food? This is starting to look really cute. Maybe. Needs more fat. The only reason I don't set my mom down for an intervention about the keto diet, because it's really not that safe a diet, is because she's also made a lot of other positive life changes, like regular exercise and stuff like that. So, like, it's not the only thing she's done to... I'm gonna have to resculpt the face a little bit after this. But, so, yeah, it's not the only thing she's done to, like, lose weight and stuff, but, yeah, I draw the line at her inflicting keto on us for, like, holidays and stuff. We are achieving Moogle. We like our cards in this house.
Cards.
See? Ooh, what kind of schnitzel will you make? Yeah, just like the basic pork schnitzel, or do you crazy person who seems to have everything for crafting and cooking, do you ever use game meats? Do you have access to that? Do you even like game meats? Ooh, that does sound good. The Jägerschnitzel is good. I'm glad you found a place with non-alcoholic beer, but, like, I don't even like beer to begin with, so... Shh! Don't tell my German ancestors. Or my Irish ones. Or my British ones. Ah, this has now become German food chat. Excellent! Look, I approve of any food culture that decides that bacon fat is an appropriate salad dressing. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Much nub, very nub. Just smooth you out a little bit. Smooth out your fat little... Rub the Moogle belly. Do it. Now you want to. Yeah, that's a mood, Merlin. We like a glass of wine now and then, but we're not anywhere near regular drinkers. Like, a bottle of wine will sit in our fridge for quite a long time before we get to it. Well, this is starting to look quite googly moogly. Although the face looks kind of fat cat. But what is a Moogle but a winged fat cat? Now to sculpt the butt end. Lighting up, need more time. How funny again. I think I'm doing these nubs right. Oh. Everything's fine.
I think your nub to belly ratio is off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that.
But
too.
otherwise, they look real good. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to exist.
That's true. Thank you for reminding my perfectionist ass self that it does not have to be perfect. Thinking of cutting off more of the butt though. Still fairly long for an FF14 Moog. How much butt can we remove?
Merlin has redeemed a hydrate. Everybody hydrate.
I think the real question is how much butt can we remove and it's still a Moogle?
About that much, I think.
Yeah.
Bride's Moogles are more spherical than Potato.
Yep. Randus, hydrate. You were sick recently. Get hydrated. I do like the front nubs I've done, though. One of them ended up quite shapely. Remember, kids, is the Moogle no bot, or is the Moogle all bot? I'm still shocked that that's not a video that Julie made. Thank you. I've been trying to make her very shapely for a Moogle.
Potato is a shape.
And shape, petite, potat, popote. The most popote. Yeah, that looks more in ratio for a bride's Moogle. Then I'm misusing a Sharpie. Nope, the Sharpie is too thick. Good Moogle. Not words we generally expect to say around here, but here we are. Casually using whatever I have to hand to support this Moogle.
Works.
Potato is the best shape, Yelk. Thank you. And round is a shape. And it's one I'm very good at achieving.
Yeah, that's what Kat and Michelle used to say all the time. I'm in shape. Round is a shape.
I'm in my natural shape, okay? It just happens to be very round. That's what was wrong with the nuts. I was making them too elongated.
So when I said the ratio was off.
Yeah. You were, as always, very correct.
Well, I wouldn't say always.
You're frequently very correct. There's a reason I check in with you on a lot of things. I mean, other than the fact that we're married and share resources. Remember, kids, find you a gremlin who compliments your gremlin. Speaking of gremlin, have you ever shown chat what I got you for your birthday?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, please do.
I'll do it tomorrow when I'm on Facecam.
Very
It's a bit easier.
What's happening? No, what I got her for her birthday is really cute. It's just relevant to the gremlin conversation. Keeping in mind that everyone keeping in mind that I'm actually fucking terrified of the gremlins from the movie Gremlins. Please never send me images from that. I actually really hate them. Miller's... Oh, yes, by the way, happy birthday, Yao!
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
May you produce many more crafts with 0 injury. Please take care of your rest. And may Miller get a million butt pats a year.
Also, oh, Yao. That sounds like such a good dinner for Miller. No wonder he's sleepy.
I mean, I'm lowballing with a million because I don't know how often Miller gets out and about in parties, so... I have finally made good nubs. Yeah, shortening her was the right decision. She looks so much better gay.
Yes. A baby.
Now she's just a baby.
We'll have to take real good photos once she's done, too.
Yes, once she's painted and everything.
Yep.
See me on Thursday night frantically painting this baby. Also, my meds alarm is going to go off in 3 minutes. Would you mind grabbing them for me?
Are they downstairs in the usual place?
They sure are.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's missing. That's why it's wrong. Okay, Mister's only getting painted on. In the details. I might have to round it out a little bit. More clay!
But also, don't mess with it too much.
Yeah, no, she just needs a little more outward. There we go.
It is Yalk and Miller's birthday. It's literally Yalk's birthday, and figuratively Miller's birthday.
It's Miller's adoptiversary.
Yeah.
When he became the luckiest pupper in the world. Thank you, alarm. SJ's on it. That's looking better. Don't smooth that out, it's gonna look like cat bug. Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're a baby. I'm 35. Shut up. You still have so many dumb decisions to make. Yalk is 28.
Wait, what?
Right?
Say ah. Your hands are covered in clay.
Oh.
There you go. That's marriage, right?
Force feeding your wife her medication. Take your fucking pills.
That wasn't force feeding though. I said say ah, and you went ah.
And I would do it even if I didn't know what you were giving me. That's marriage. That's trust. If you wouldn't trust your spouse to put something in your mouth blind, then without you knowing what it is, then maybe you shouldn't be married. Yalk, I think we assumed you were just closer to our age. We're in our mid-30s. It's just you are so accomplished in everything you do that I think we just assumed you were older.
I also have this thing where I tend to equate people very much with their icons and profile pictures, and your icon and profile picture is a very old man. So that's just kind of my mental image of Yalk comes up with that image, and it's just like a subconscious equation.
If we found out you were like 16, we would be like, and we're bouncing. Bye!
I mean, Dobby's a baby.
Dobby's a baby, but Dobby is also like over 18, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't dislike teenagers, and I don't dislike interacting with them in a positive environment. I do not want to interact with most teenagers on the internet, and especially if they don't, because then I have to censor myself heavily, and I'm not good at that. Friend who once made an over 18s only Discord group for a fandom because we didn't want to have to censor ourselves or think about that. And some rando popped in with like, I'm only 16 but I feel older, can I join? And we were all just like, no. Yeeted them out. She's actually a very impressive little Moogle. Look how fat she is.
I love her.
She's so fat. I love her. Look, guys, look at how fat this little nubbin is. I love her. Fat little baby. I think I've decided how I'm going to handle the wings. Breathing life into this Moogle. Okay, so it's not a bad shadow. She has little leaves.
You took them.
I did take them. I'm a smart person who, because I learned the hard way, has a secondary meds alarm in case I get distracted after the first one goes off. The second one goes off 5 minutes later and says, bitch, did you take them?
Well, because the number of times you've been cooking or something and it's gone off and you've just been like, yeah, I'll get to it in a minute, and turned off the alarm and then forgotten.
Yeah, and then just when we were home when quarantine was a thing, the number of times I literally forgot to take my meds until 9 p.m. and then I wouldn't wake up until like noonish the next day. So I'm basically making a brace base for the wingies. I'm gonna sculpt delicate little wingies onto the wire.
Good idea.
I'd kind of rather do them in wire and fabric, but that's more effort than I can handle. But that's like, that would have required having the wingies ready to go to insert. I did not think that far ahead. It's shocking enough that I had, like, all my materials handy. Get in there. Stay. This Moogle's gonna happen. This Moogle is happening. The most happening little Moogle. Do you think Rowan's gonna just, like, squeal when she notices the box on the gift table?
Probably.
Just like, who did this? Who did this? You are now a god. You are now a future godparent. Me. Oh God, no, please. Not until they're teenagers. Not until any children. I don't know that Rowan would have kids. I'm not sure that's in her agenda.
I mean, that's between her and Connor.
Yup. First we attach the base, and then we start trimming the shit out of this. Get the shape. Flatten the clay, flatten the clay. Flatten the clay, not the out. We need a longer piece of wire. That's like that. We need a longer piece.
Confuse Ray, you bastard.
What you fightin'?
Golbat, what else?
Oof. Confuse Ray is always great for your opponents. Has Confuse Ray ever worked for a player? Well, Confuse Ray is 100%, isn't it? Or is it 75?
I don't remember.
Supersonic is the one that's only good when your opponent uses it.
Merlin says flatten it on the table and then poke it in with the wire.
Merlin is correct. The thing is, I kind of need to build it around the wire. Although,
Yeah, so you build it on the table around the wire with just like a centimeter or two of wire poking out the bottom.
I'm kind of being dumb because now that I have the wire in, I can cut fabric for wingies and just attach it.
Yeah.
So, pardon me. Oh, you do have Kleenex in your bag. Good.
Yeah.
30-second break so I can blow my nose.
I mean, it's not like they're muted or anything.
No. Oh, maybe it should be. Me not blowing my nose is sure a thing. Preemptive apologies. Are you just waiting for the day I sneeze on the stream?
Maybe.
There we go. Yeah, so from there I can work it later. And that just leaves a pomade. I think that's enough. She's so fat. My weird fat little Moogle. She's doing her best. Okay, so we're at the promenade. I'm wondering if maybe, because you can't. I wonder if it might be a good idea to do toothpick double the palm on, actually. I think it'll be okay.
I think it'll be okay. Especially if you use a little bit of water and adhere it to the forehead a bit.
Yeah.
And then just have the wiring, like, have the wiring a little arc behind it so that you can tell it's the palm curl forward. Yeah. And not just a random ball on this Mook's head.
I mean, we all know why the ball is on the Mook's head, but there we go. That'll distract. Can we get it without cracks?
Water.
Yeah. Just working it, kind of working out the palm to head ratio here. It's not as big a gap as you think. This is also taking way less time than I thought it would. That might be because I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Next clay project, Jigglypuff.
Do it. You've got plenty of clay there. It's
Yeah.
gonna dry out if you
Yeah,
don't
I have
use
to.
it.
I have to put it in a Ziploc container so that it doesn't.
Or just make a Jigglypuff now.
I could do that. I haven't even thought about a pose.
Jigglypuff have poses? I guess.
Jigglypuff surely have poses. I might ask you to do the fabric part for the wings.
Yeah, I can do that.
Beauty. Because I think you are also more competent with like fabric glue and stuff if that's what needs to be used.
Yes.
Ree, you actually use fabric glue. I actually really like the effect of the wire as the Pomtana.
Mm-hmm. Told you.
Alright guys, we have a little Moogle. We have sculpted a Moog.
I mean, maybe without the pen.
We have sculpted a Moog with a little belly ring for attaching to a box. She's precious.
So good. You have to take actual photos, I think, to get a good look. That camera is not fantastic.
Yeah, no, photos will happen.
Careful. Watch the palm.
Yeah, I think photos will happen once she's painted. In the meantime, I guess I'm sculpting a Jigglypuff.
Do it.
SJ, pick a Jigglypuff reference photo for me.
Ooh, such power.
like you're my wife or something. Trust you with unlimited power. Okay, apparently it's Jiggly sculpting time.
Round.
That is the nice, easy thing about a Jigglypuff. And a Kirby. They're both just very round. I showered earlier today and my hands are now a wreck. As expected. No! What? No. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
Don't blame me, blame whoever put it on Google.
Oh. Yalk says, Jigglypuff everything. Painting, pixel art, potato, pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
More Jiggly. Jigglypuff. Begin with ball. The nice thing about Jiggly is just starting with orb.
Tempting.
Oh my god, yes, I want to do that one! That short, that, okay. So we're doing this little Jiggles. Let's see if I can get it. So if anyone has not seen it, there is an adorable Poketoon short of a spiky-haired Jigglypuff who's friends with a little girl and has a really different voice from other Jigglypuffs. And it's the cutest. It's so sweet. But also, like, new Jigglypuff form when, Game Freak. Give me more Jiggly. You have the perfect excuse. You already have a Dex entry that says they all sing differently in different regions. I'm deeply disappointed that we did not get, like, a Scottish bagpipe Jigglypuff in Sword and Shield. But just, like, imagine it, like, be-kilted little Jigglypuff who precedes battle in the Scottish Highlands. Jiggly! You're playing the Jiggly pipes, it's fine. What? Vamp Puff? I'm down to see how that goes. Where's that bit of info from, Randus? I'm curious. I am definitely curious to know. I mean, a siren is like a type of vampire. Ah, grain of salt leaks, yes.
I mean, the joke,
Yes.
the joke that I was doing, Yalk, is that it would take the trainer picking up the Jigglypuff and just squeezing it.
The Jigglypuff looks startled every time. Ooh. Oh no, I can't reach to click that link.
No, it's the photo.
Oh, thank you.
It's the photo that I showed.
Thank you. That
So
Jigglypuff is so fucking cute.
Spiky Puff.
Spike Puff. Not to be confused with Spike Lee Puff.
Oh god, that would be terrifying. I think they can learn Mega Kick though, can't they?
Are you thinking of
I know.
Jet Li?
Or Bruce Lee.
Or Bruce Lee?
I know. I mean, okay, Spike Lee though. Jigglypuffs are little divas.
This is true. Some okay. Didn't we discern that that's only Kanto Jigglypuffs?
Yes, because Alola Jigglypuffs are sweethearts.
Yeah, they're super chill. It's every Jigglypuff we've seen in Kanto, and there is more than one. There's an episode in the Battle Frontier where they're back in Kanto, and there is a Jigglypuff stalking an adult human man who is living in the woods trying to catch her for his daughter. She knows Flamethrower and Rollout, and she's a monster. And when he gives up on catching her and is like, this Jigglypuff just wants to live her life rolling around in the forest, it follows him home because she's mad that he's not there playing with her anymore.
I mean, at least his daughter gets her Jigglypuff.
And a Loudred! No, not a Loudred. It was the seconds.
That's Loudred.
Loudred, yeah. It's Exploud I'm thinking.
Exploud is the third one.
Yeah, no, she got a Loudred. But yeah, like, Kanto Jigglypuffs are just like that, whereas we see Alola and Jigglypuffs at times that are just chilling, smelling flowers, eating candy, not stalking grade school-aged children. I love my Jigglypuff, but I admit freely that she's a little demon.
Okay, here's the question, Yelp. Is that directed at me or is that directed at Cara? Because I'm pretty sure it's probably her turn on buttons.
I have one game and it's buttons. I forget to play anything else I sign up for.
I mean, that just means I need to poke you harder.
It's true. We should play Calico with your mom this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, guys, pray for us. Not only do we have a wedding to go to, SJ's parents are coming to visit, which is fine. They're super chill people. And they have no problem just sitting around and hanging out with our cat while we're at a wedding. But I still, oh god, the in-laws are coming. And it's Canadian Thanksgiving, which is why they're visiting. Have we done anything to tidy up the house? Nope, because we're busy crafting for the wedding. But in all fairness, I've seen their house and they're like just as cluttery as us, so I'm not super worried.
Nah, you're fine.
I would like the downstairs bathroom.
No, I was gonna say we need to straighten up a bit, but we don't have to, like, go insane.
No, I'd like to make room on the coffee table and the kitchen table.
Yeah.
Particularly the kitchen table, so your dad can just, like, grab a puzzle to work on.
Yep.
Keep me updated on chat. He who has taken the laptop.
Yes, because I'm gonna do board games like Yelp requested.
You do the board games?
I
Are you
do.
gonna do them on stream?
Yes.
While I attempt to get this round.
Come on. Anytime now, BGA.
Maybe by the time we get BGA done, I'll have a ball.
Yes. Good luck.
Okay, you know what's hilarious?
There it is.
Once I have the ball, I have to do the foot nuts first just to keep it from rolling everywhere.
Yup. It's true.
Oh man, that would be a fun thing to just craft a line of for myself or for other people.
What?
Alternate hairstyle Jigglypuffs.
Oh my god, do it.
This is my Etsy calling.
Yes.
I mean, I was worried that I was gonna, like, have a sensory issue working with the clay, but it's actually quite pleasant.
Oh, good. I've never minded clay much.
I think in like an hour when it's all dry on my hands completely, I'll be like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I mean, by then,
I'll be washing it
I was
off.
gonna say you wash it off.
No, the clay is part of me now.
I mean, sure.
Sasha, hi!
Oh, she's gonna be mad. I have the laptop on my lap. Meow. Yes, come here. Come on. Hello, baby.
Sasha won't admit it, but she came to me for love earlier. She sat behind me on the arm of the couch and gave me loving, purr-filled headbutts.
I should probably pick up a contract, but I don't like any of these.
Contract?
Not like that. I mean, I guess I can take this one.
Contract? Also, oh, surprise. Oh no, it would have been smart to take my wedding ring.
I was just gonna say, do you want to hand it to me? Oh no, is it too late?
It's a little crusty, but not a lot because I actually wear it on my pinky.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Fingers too fat, ring on pinky.
It'll get washed off well enough.
Well, to be fair, that ring was tight when we got it. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, she had to go inside.
She had to go in
and
and
hammer it out.
yeah.
The joys of having a custom job for your ring from like a non-chain, from like an indie jewelry maker who is not located in a store anywhere. It's tight. Give that to me. Give me a minute. Clang, clang, clang.
Yup.
Here we go.
I mean, technically I could Randus, but this is a custom ring.
I mean, I'm sure she still has the molds.
She
for
does
it if
still
we
have
ever
the
needed it
molds.
if we ever
No.
needed it recast.
Cara, I deliberately asked her, please keep the molds, because if anyone is going to lose their wedding ring, it would be you. I love you, honey, but...
Hey, we're at what? 4.5 years?
That's true.
No, 3.5. 4 is upcoming.
Yes.
And I haven't lost it, and I've had it for longer than that because it was also my engagement ring.
That's true.
I think I've had it for about 7 years now. I proposed to you on our right around our 5th date anniversary.
You proposed to me in 2017, because weren't we engaged for like 2 years before we got married?
Yes. When we went, screw it, we're going to
The courthouse?
the courthouse because weddings be expensive and the world is strange and we would like to never be blocked out of, God forbid, being able to see each other in the hospital or something.
Yeah.
That sounds like a series of poor move choices.
Not poor move. Well, poor move choices in the sense that I don't have a lot of choices. Oh, that's better.
Jiggly feet are always hard. They're weirdly difficult. Because it's hard to get them in just the right spot so that they will look right.
Peeps.
Feet. Feet, yo. The peeps may have to come later.
Well, then what comes first?
Ears.
Ears.
Ears are very important and very good. You have left the spiky hair. Hard choices.
Haha, I did get that route. Railways of the world.
I was gonna say that sounds like Triumph.
I mean, it's a goal.
I didn't say
no
large
opinion.
Triumph. I just said, I know you play a ton of games with Kitty, so I don't really expect you to win a lot.
Yeah, we'll win exactly 2 tricks and there will be interrupts. Let's give them some.
I enjoy playing games with Kitty because I learn new weird ways to win things. Watching Kitty do moves teaches me a lot about how to play a game.
Right.
Like, wait, I can do that? Under what circumstances? Kitty, did you recode the game?
Aha, 4 of a kind. Oh, and I've already got the Yahtzee on this game, so therefore, 4 of a kind.
I feel like, did Kitty recode this game is a genuine and valid concern.
I mean, it's fine.
Kitty over here, Kobayashi Maruing the game.
It's actually Theos that you usually have to watch out for, especially in Carcassonne. I don't think anybody else has ever won a game of Carcassonne.
When they were involved.
Yup. I would like to draw some wild cards, please.
No.
I only need 1.
No!
But as soon as I draw 1, I can go out.
No. Completely disallow. What kind of orb is we're getting?
Become orb. Additional orb.
As the delightful Yumitsukurino wrote, perfect circle is hard to draw, and so is Jigglypuff.
Yup.
Let's make the orb express. Good luck.
This game of Q-Birds is going interestingly.
Good, interesting? Interesting.
I mean, I actually just won. I was not expecting to. Yay.
I like Q-Birds. It took me a little while to understand everything I could, like, how I could actually do things in it.
Yeah.
That is one thing, like, I feel like playing board games IRL with friends does have over BGA, is just when we're, like, playing with M, we can literally just look across the table and go, wait, can I?
I mean, you can do that with BGA too if you're in, like, voice chat and playing them live. It's just that we're almost always playing pass and play.
Yeah.
Which makes it a little more difficult.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I messaged into the chat,
oh yeah, for sure.
Is this a thing I can do? Kitty and various others would be very obliging.
Oh, absolutely.
Again, it's a matter of I tend to forget I have games going just because I'm usually also like, especially lately, I'm also stitching or I'm busy making dinner or various things that pushes board games to the back of my mind. Oh, this is going to be real cute. We have one spike. It's a Cinnamon!
Good job!
Well, it could be.
It's true, it could be.
Yeah, I love this little puff, okay? I love my curly haired Jigglypuff, but this short is so heckin' cute. Have you seen it? I made you watch it, right?
Oh, yes. You made me watch it as soon as it came out.
It's out in English now, too.
Aww.
Yeah, they've been dubbing the PokeTube, the cute little shorts over.
Mm-hmm.
They're very sweet. I need to watch more of them actually, because I've like only watched the Jigglypuff and that ridiculous like Ditto one.
Oh god.
Metamon.
Oh my god. I need to go rewatch that now.
I love it. It's so dumb.
I'm gonna get that stuck in my head again.
So good. I also actually kind of choose to believe that the spiky haired Jigglypuff is a boy.
Yeah.
Let's not keep this Jigglypuff. There, it must be perfect. No, why did you go there? I didn't touch you.
Did I have a plan for this one? I don't remember if I had a plan for this one. I don't think I had a plan for this one.
That's what you get for having so many open boards.
No, this is a game of Railways of the World, and the starting configure, because it'll randomly distribute resources, essentially.
You got a shit hand.
And the random distribution on this board chose violence. Dobby and Kitsune and I are all three just like, why?
Why have you done this?
Why this? I don't even. Let's do this.
Oh man, later I have to show you the text Benny sent me. So it was the state of the company meeting today.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed a voice of the customer review.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a glowing review about Mom.
Oh, good.
Where they were like, you are lucky to have this woman on your team.
Good. Straight, I guess. I mean, or threes, I guess. I like that yelk. Straight as a banana and just as fruity.
Yo!
Thank you for your recognition. I think that's it. Yes, that does indeed appear to be it. Well, you've nudged the camera at some point.
Oh, what?
It's all good. There you go. I see the problem.
Oh, did I?
No, the cord is wrapped around it weird.
Oh, so it's kind of pulling it down?
Yep. Apologies, friends. There we go.
This is where we're at with our spiky Jigglypuff. He's looking real cute. He's a little punk rock puff.
Moogle is done. Moogle is drying.
Oh yeah. Did you miss that? I will show Moogle again in a second. The Moogle has actually reached
Completion.
But I have so much extra clay and so much more stream. So SJ was like, make a Jigglypuff. And I was like, yes. And I was like, pick a Jigglypuff. And she found me a super, super cute puff from spiky haired puff from a Pokemon short that's out.
He's a good boy.
He has a different song and he's so self-conscious about it.
But his trainer loves him so much.
Yes. But that other little girl is a bitch.
Yeah.
Maybe your Jigglypuff won't sing because it doesn't like you. Momo-chan's a bitch. No, or is Momo the good little girl? I don't remember.
Just means you'll have to watch it again.
Oh no, the horror. I'm concerned because I'm like, does a Jigglypuff's hairstyle determine its musical stylings? Is that what the takeaway here is? You were born to rock? What if this Jigglypuff just wants to sing love ballads?
Would it have like a little heart-shaped curl then?
That would be cute.
Punk rock and ska Jigglypuffs, please. Right?
Country Jigglypuffs may leave via the back door. Unless they're singing because Earl had to die. Yes, this is the state of the Moog. The state of the Moogle address.
It's gonna dry with that pen there, isn't it?
The pen is not super stuck. It's just
Okay.
It's just bracing.
Okay.
Because if I don't put something there to brace, the little nubs will squish completely flat,
Yeah.
and they will no longer be nubs. Ears. Hey! Who's that Pokemon? A Jigglypuff as seen from above!
Still bullshit.
Bet you Nurse Joy got the question right. She was probably like, there's a hint of a nub! It's a fucking Jigglypuff! There's the slightest outcropping of curl. And whatever they're paying Nurse Joy, it's not enough. This Jigglypuff is now my wife. What have you done, babe?
Made a good suggestion.
You did. I especially love that you thought of Spike Hair Puff. This is looking significantly better than, like, the 7th grade, the Jigglypuff I made out of clay in 7th grade. Hopefully the paint job will be good, it will be decent too. Shit, do I need to get glaze?
Not for air dry clay. Once it's completely dry, you paint it.
Oh, I meant for after painting.
Oh.
Like, a finish for it.
Shouldn't need to. I mean, yeah, if you want to make it shiny. But otherwise, it should be fine.
Which story, Randus? We have a lot of them. Oh, no, it was just, you know, I was in 7th grade and in art class we were doing clay stuff, so I attempted a Jigglypuff. And she wasn't terrible, but she was a little wonky because I had 7th grade coordination. Actually, this is the most sustained coordination I've had in ages. Maybe crafting with clay is good for me. Ma'am, your knowing is noted. And huffed at gently. Just the little hair.
Aww.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It can be hard to kind of smoosh it outwards into an outward curve. I'm literally learning what to do with this clay as we go. But I'm pretty pleased with what I've got here so far.
It looks really good. Now you just need little feeties.
The feet and little arm knobs.
Yeah.
Unlike the little Amigurumi Jigglypuff downstairs. Or Cripply Puff. Fishnet. Fishnet Moogle. I feel like any Moogle wearing fishnet is also carrying a cocktail glass, just FYI. Sexy Moogle. Sexy femme fatale Moogle. Kublai Cop, no. You know Kublai Cop is a boy, don't at me. Kublai Cop can wear whatever makes him feel sexy.
Noted.
I love how offended some Moogles get if you call them cute to their faces. They're like, excuse you, I am the handsomest Moogle in all the land, and we're like, sure you are. This baby's looking so cute. Yeah, how did you know what I wanted for my birthday? The kicker is nobody knows the fishnet Moogles were in the cake. They just ate their way into the cake from the bottom and burst out the top at the party. Warrior of Light is just like, yeah, that seems like a day.
Well, this might as well happen.
I feel like that's the entirety of Eorzea's attitude for anything involving Moogles. Just, this might as well happen. Oh my god. Baby, look!
It looks so good.
Look at this little Jiggly! He's looking so cute! He's a good boy! He's a good boy and we should all tell him. I seem to recall 7th grade Jigglypuff was also painted in like Pepto Pink because that was the Jigglypuff established color at the time in the games. On account of Game Boy Color color palette. Speaking of old Game Boys, we were watching a PokeTuber last night who was an absolute madman. He wired his Switch to play the video out on a Game Boy SP screen. And the SP didn't explode, which shocked me.
It did a surprisingly good job rendering the graphics. They were just squeezed down tiny.
I mean, you couldn't read any words, but it was pretty impressive. There we go. That's more like it. He's so cute. Look how cute he is, guys.
So cute. Watch the wires.
I'm also just using this Q-tip. I think Merlin just sent us a thing in chat, honey.
Oh boy.
In Discord chat.
I heard the vibration.
My hands are covered in clay, so I can only briefly
Oh
tap.
my god!
Merlin, share with the class in Julie's Discord, okay?
Maybe once... They're probably planning to once they're done. This is very sketchy, but holy fuck, Merlin, that's precious. No, you don't get to see it yet. Oh my god. I mean, she did send it to the group chat here.
I love it. I want that on a mug.
Fucking Perfect.
I want that on a mug and I'll take it to work and it will be my new tea mug. If it spills, it spills.
Ah, okay. Yes, Merlin is saying to repost it, which I shall do.
I'll turn a little off the back. If I get into doing clay more often, I'm gonna have to get some actual tools for this shit.
That's gonna be done.
Christmas is coming.
Mm-hmm.
This is also very satisfying for some reason.
Make a thing.
Ma'am, have you,
That's literally the thesis of the talk that I'm gonna be giving at work.
Right, you talked about that in Julie's Discord. I was like,
Yeah.
have you told Chad about that? And you have. There we go, that's a little better. The ear was a little too bulky in the back. Look where we're at, folks. Look at this little puff. With his little spiky hairdo. He's a good little lamb.
Gotta put feeties on.
Gotta put nubby little arms on. I seem to recall with Jigglypuff, one of the hardest things is putting the nubby arms on without accidentally completely fusing them to the body. If they're not sticking out, and then if they're sticking out, not making them too delicate or weirdly shaped.
You got this.
Too big. Yeah, me too. Little nubbins. Little nub, do 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 do, little nub, do 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 do. Okay, getting an acceptable look here. We're entering the nub dimension. This is actually what the Q-tips are for, to make sure that we got some definition and stuff. Not Q-tips.
I was gonna say, those are not Q-tips.
The toothpicks are an indispensable tool, apparently, for working with clay, and I knew that even before I came up here to work with clay. It's like, you know what I need? Toothpicks.
Luckily, I have plenty of toothpicks.
That's good, because the drawer downstairs is empty of them.
I literally have like another 3 jars of them.
Cool, so if I need toothpicks for cooking-related things...
Yeah, remind me after stream and I'll just take one of the jars I have downstairs.
Oh no, don't worry about that, because if a jar of them goes into the drawer, they end up spilled everywhere.
True. But yes, I have plenty up here because I use them for resin.
How's that nub look?
Good. Really good.
Very nub-like?
Yes. And it still leaves enough room for you to paint the eyes over top.
Yeah, that's the big thing with Jigglypuffs is the eye-to-body ratio. Oh, good night, Merlin.
Well,
drive safe.
I was gonna say she's on her way home from work.
Too sexy for my Koopa. Too sexy for my palm. Too sexy for my palm.
Oh my god.
I regret everything.
Why?
Too sexy for my dick. Sexy for these Koopa True. No Moogle is too sexy for Kupo nuts. He's attached to the little nub. God, the nubbening. The nubbening!
Okay, there's a trick to that, especially if you don't want it to completely fuse, is scratch up the surface you're going to attach it to a little bit, and then get it wet.
Make it rough, and then it'll adhere.
Yes.
I think this nubbed out really well, though.
Okay,
Look at that.
Good. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, that looks excellent.
It's a perfect little nub. I remember the one thing that really bugged me when I did this when I was younger was not being able to get it really smooth for a paint job. So
I mean, that's just kind of how clay is, though.
Yeah.
Particularly air-dry clay, because air-dry clay is always going to be more porous. If you want a super smooth surface, you need a fire clay.
Take a little bit off this one. Bring them more in nub line. Nubbleheim. Oh, he's looking so cute. I'm actually so pleased with the hair.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
Like, holy shit, this hair. And I think the best way to get at least a fairly smooth face is when I finish working with it. Basically moisten the surface, smooth it out, and then leave it alone.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited to show this off in the crafting Discord.
It looks so good.
And also insanely excited to paint it.
And
make it a cute boy. Sweet jiggly boy. But yeah, I'm really happy to be doing this because weird as it is to say, I actually have a lot of anxiety around art and crafting because I was a gifted kid.
And you're still a perfectionist.
And I'm still, the OCD doesn't help.
True.
So sometimes I often get so anxious and caught up in, well, but what if it's not perfect? What if it doesn't look good? What if there's all these mistakes that I forget that it's okay to make mistakes? That it doesn't have to be perfect. Wonderfully. That's good, right? So it feels really good to be doing something that I'm looking at and I'm actually really pleased with and proud of. Imperfections and all.
Oh god, yeah, Yelk. Gifted kid perfectionist burnout ADHD ahedonia mega combo. Yay!
Yeah, that sounds familiar. ADHD, OCD, depression, somewhere on the autism spectrum, my brother and I both. Gifted. Loved in high school when we moved out to a small town and the vice principal was like, we're concerned we won't be able to give Cara the gifted education she needs here. And my mom just looked at him and went, ignore the gifted part. Focus on the learning disabilities. Not as a bad thing, but as yes, she's gifted, but she needs help understanding how to do things like study, and she needs quiet places to work, and she needs some accommodations because of slow motor skills for writing and stuff. But bless, I had a mom who, before the internet was even really a thing, still went out and found all the journals on ADHD and all the stuff my brother and I were going through and really fought for us at school to like make sure we had what we needed. I don't think I would have made it through school otherwise, and to this day, as much as I would like to go back to school and get like some kind of degree, because I never did actually get a college degree or anything, I'm terrified of not having the skills to do any research or anything, because I coasted so hard.
I mean, part of that is they've got like classes on how to study now, and
Thank God.
Also there's me to kick your butt.
That's
and
true.
Teach you some
research skills.
Some of the skills that I have.
Yeah, because you're very good at research. Particularly when it's pertaining to something you're doing in a fanfiction, but remember that time a friend actually like researched historical doorknobs for a porn piece she was writing?
Sure do. Look, the doorknob poking into the guy's lower back had to be the right kind of doorknob.
It really did.
Okay? It's a historical piece.
Just help, how do I research ancient historical doorknobs? To define the feeties. The feeties don't have to be perfect because you will barely see any part of them.
Yup. You just need to balance.
You just need to hold him up.
Yep.
Okay, do you know, have you seen the picture of Jigglypuff footprints? They're strangely dainty. They're long, but they're very slender.
They're like Kirby feet.
No, Kirby has pretty chunky feet. Kirby wears shoes, like a civilized ramped creature. Well, guys, we have a spiky-haired Jigglypuff.
So cute.
Look at this precious boy. Do you think this ear is still too thick?
No.
Okay.
Stop messing with him.
But, okay, I'm smoothing out his little face. Do I attempt to do indentations for the eyes or just paint them right on?
No, just paint them right on. You will frustrate yourself not being able to draw perfect circles with a toothpick.
This is true. Oh guys, this is our little Puff. He's a cutie. Look at this boy.
Now you have to sit and let them dry.
So hard. I need something weighty to lean this boy against.
He can't stand up on his own.
It's that, I have to move the feet back a little more. Or add more feet?
I would say move them to the side a little, or just, like, just kind of shift his weight forward if you can.
And then, like, maybe add a little bit to the heel
of
the foot just to give it a little pushback.
Yep.
Part of it is right now the clay is soft and this is a very heavy ball of clay.
True.
This is a somewhat chunky Jigglypuff.
Good.
He had a really big pot of curry. He's fine though. Thick clay. Yeah, I still think you're meant to be like an insane Omnicrafter in an RPG and not like a real living person, but in a good way. You're like one of those hidden crafting masters in video games.
Jigglypuff. Excellent.
Jiggly chonk. Oh, that's better.
There you go. Now leave him alone.
Okay. Okay, I can do nothing else because that would require moving him. no, I have to clean your table. Oh no, I should get a plate.
Yes. I think we're done. Do you want to sign off?
Yes.
And then I will.
This was fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for sitting with me while I got my craft on. It felt really good to do.
We'll have to do it again in the future.
Yeah, I feel real good about this. Thank you for everyone. Everyone have a good night. SJ will be back tomorrow with Pokemon.
I sure will.
As usual. She might not even get a Mog Mail delivery because I'm working till 6 p.m.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So good night, stay safe, rest various injuries, and we'll see you in the next one.
Night, guys.